Well, AI is a really, really big topic. And
Hmm.
often when we throw around that term AI, because it's so catchy, we're talking about things like generative AI. And
Correct.
generative AI is a subsection of deep learning, which is a branch of machine learning, which is one of several branches of what we would consider AI. So the
Right.
first thing we have to understand is we're looking at the tip of the iceberg. Our
Mhm.
vernacular right now, in common terms, when we talk about AI, it's a tiny little sliver of what potentially could come. So, if we narrow our view just to that and we talk about generative AI, and maybe even we want to talk a little bit about agentic AI, which is kind of that next little sliver that's coming into view, we can still see some incredibly interesting things happen. And I get why when we think of generative AI, we think about, Chat GPT that's writing an article for you or summarizing a web page. And that even ChatGPT is termed multimodal, which means it can do images, it can do video, it can do voices. And we're seeing a lot of Gen AIs work in those spaces.
Mm.
When we talk about agentic, and it really comes back down to the word agent, think of it as a system that can leverage other systems. My favorite example is Iron Man movies, right? Jarvis, where he's
Yes.
talking to Jarvis, whether he's in his lab or in the helmet, and he will give Jarvis a, hey, go do X, or I need Y. And Jarvis will break down the problem. What do I need
Right.
to do? What resources? What are the restrictions?